何か聞きたい？また来るのじゃぞ。
Hey, what's up, man? Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Got an itch to play this. I'm actually making progress now, so it's actually fun again. Because I got some help on Reddit. I didn't get a carry, but I had somebody give me some tips on a build, and I've gotten through 20 floors of this now, so pretty good. Also using more than one weapon now too, which is helping. Using the same weapon over and over. Still got the fists on, but I'm diversifying. How you doing? Nice. There's a guy down there somewhere. It's an invader. Fucking stupid ass wizard. Getting on my nerves. Lame ass old man that just shoots. Always the worst enemy. Fucking guy too. Two of them. Multiplying. Buff up. Got out of that relatively unscathed. Exits this way. Get the jump on this guy, maybe. Old man. A lot of them are facing backwards. It's good. That almost killed me. I should not have taken that risk. It was gonna hit me anyway. That was not wise. I need to try to get to the next milestone. Oops. Yeah, you gotta change your strategy for this. I think that's why I was having so much trouble, because I haven't been getting stuck anywhere near as much. I've still been getting stuck, but not to the extent I was before. You really have to change how you look at this, because you want to get higher morale. So you don't want to do boss fights early. Doing boss fights early is risky. It's not impossible, but it's risky. It's better to do battlefields and anything that involves fighting a lot of enemies, because you can stack a lot of morale. I have like almost 100%, like almost double. It's like 80% something extra morale, so really stacks up. Anything good in here at all? Is it mostly junk? There's no good graces. Yeah, I just need to learn them more. This build definitely helps for sure. It helps. Having more morale is a really big thing in this game, because it's too restrictive of a game mechanic. It should help you out, it shouldn't be like the defining factor. This build I'm using makes this so much easier. That's how much easier it is. Just like last night when I wasn't getting anywhere. Not that bad at the game. I'm not great at this game. Definitely better at Nioh 2 than this, but this is bad. I like don't want him right now. Unwanted. Yield. Oh man, why's it gotta give me this boss now? Hyper armor bastard. Like it does this on purpose. As I start having fun and then gives me shit bosses like him. Oh man, I was doing so good too. Always gives you the worst damn bosses, I swear. It's so frustrating that you keep getting those fucking guys. I hate the human boss fights that have hyper armor. It's so just not fun to fight them. Because they just walk through everything you do. They don't stagger to anything. You have to stand there and wait so much. It's just not fun. That was a good run, too. The monster bosses are a lot less frustrating, even though they don't stagger, because you can see what they're doing. The human bosses are so whack when they just have hyper armor. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Should not have hyper armor at all. They have your exact same moveset, but they're like 3 times faster, and they don't stagger to anything. That's just dumb. Made the cheating even worse from Nioh 2. The human bosses definitely cheated in that game too. That game does not get a pass for that, but I find the cheating that they do in this game is just worse. It's not fun. At least the bullshit human bosses actually staggered in that game. The human bosses in this, when they stagger, they're fun to fight. They're more than fair. It's the fuckers that have hyper armor that just suck. You don't have animation canceling. You can't animation cancel in this game. So let's just give some bosses just permanent hyper armor. Let's copy the game of the year all years, Tales of Arise. You just walk through everything you do. I don't know why they had to make the human bosses like that. It's fun to do stuff like this. You still have to fight them too. It's not like you can do it forever. That's okay though. I'll get over it. Yeah, I don't wanna waste the horseshoes on fights like that, because eventually you're just gonna run out. you want to make sure you have some so you can actually get upgrades and stuff, because that's the whole point of this mode. So I probably could have gotten that again on the second try, but it wasn't worth it. Sometimes you just gotta hope you don't get one of those really unfun bosses. It's a roguelike mode, yeah, so it's like a normal action roguelike. You get screwed over by luck. I mean, it's not like you can't do it with skill, but there definitely are some bosses you don't want to see at certain times. You know, it's like, when you have no stakes, it can be fun to fight difficult bosses like that, right? It's not always bad. It's just, with your resources and how far in you are, and how much more it costs to try again, you don't want to see those bosses. That's pretty. I thought I should explain that. It's might not be inherently clear. A lot of people have been complaining about the lack of variety in the bosses that it generates. You fight the same ones over and over. Or like some of the ones people don't like too, so maybe they need to look at their seed generation or something, I don't know. I've gotten decently far. Wanna explain to me how this guy is still alive with no health in his health bar? Magic Pixel. That was a pretty rough first level. That's okay though. I think if I get enough enough of the horse hooves, I can probably power through this myself. I actually don't really want to get carried. I want to get better at the game, but let me see what bosses we got here. Is this even worth continuing? Yeah, Demonized Lu Bu, Sun Jian. Actually, it's not a bad seed. We can go to the panda here. Now, the bosses are randomized, but it tends to give you, like, the same 3 over and over, so the variety is not as good as it should be. You fight Zhuge Liang and the Hyper Armor officers, like, constantly. I've been doing this for a few hours today, and, like, I've seen mostly the same bosses. It's weird, because they have, like, what, like 20, 30 bosses in this game or something? Let's see here. I can give the pandas something to reroll. What's the best thing to give this to reroll? Try to get another pair of fists. I want to give it a 7-star because it gives you the same rarity back. I don't know if I want to go for that or an accessory. I'd rather have one of these, to be honest. Let's kind of a tough choice. You don't get these that often, so you kind of want to make sure you do it right. This actually scales with fire, so it would be better than what I've got. You can get rid of this one, I guess. Either that or an accessory. I've got pretty decent accessories right now, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna give it a pair of the Cestus and give it one of these. This one scales with fire, so it should be a pretty significant boost. Yeah. Take it, buddy. Big boy. Big teddy bear. Oh, he gave me 2 accessories instead. It's not like it matters. Melee attack spirit damage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Huh. Let me, reevaluate here. The morale points gain is actually pretty good right now, but... that might be actually really nice to have right now. Didn't I have a heal one in here somewhere? I think I did. Maybe I should, like, try that right now, actually. It's in here somewhere. I've got too much stuff in here. I got a lot of copies of those Cestuses, so I don't really care that I lost that one. Doesn't really matter. There'll be more. I think I can give this one. I think this one might actually reroll. Let me see. I think I got another copy in here. It's been giving me quite a few of these. Yeah, I don't really want this one. Get rid of this one. The one I've got is pretty good. I don't really need a new one, but I'll take it. Eat up, buddy. Oh, he just gave me an accessory, too. Not quite sure how this works. It's okay, though. Huh. Alright, well, that was a nice little diversion. Alright, so... I've got 8 horseshoes. I should definitely go down this way. Because I can get probably like another 15 morale points from here. And then I don't have to fight a boss. Actually, I don't have to fight a boss until here. Yeah, there's a lot of battlefields left. And I have enough for some revives too, so I think this is the best way to go. Battlefields are nice because you can get a lot more morale and there's some drops, and then also you can get your stealth attacks and take off like 40% of their health sometimes. Actually, oh wait, never mind. This isn't a battlefield. Right, I hope I'll get trolled here. These cowards over here. that went well. That went very well. I'm liking my new build here. Probably use a different build for the rest of the game, but for this it definitely does seem like pretty much the best. Just because you over-level them in morale so much, so you can make a lot of mistakes, and you kill them quicker, so... I mean, that means that means there's less room for mistakes. When it gives you the really difficult bosses, you have more of a chance. You definitely still have to pay attention, but it's nice to have more margin of error, because the revives are very costly. You're gonna burn through your resources real quick. You want to make sure to actually make a profit when you do this, and not just burn through everything. I don't know if I can get the jump on him. Oops. Actually, this map is really good to get because all the human enemies are in spirit shock pretty much right away. You just tap them once. Free damage. Alright, let's see who's down here. There's a tiger. Come on, I feel cheated there. Damn. I told you... Oh, wait. You're a different person. Are you able to do emulation? 'Cause I do need to, it's not your fault. I need to make an update video, because there's a new way to do it that doesn't require cheat engine, so you can even do it on Steam Deck. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Are you able to, emulate? Do you have a gaming PC or a laptop? I'm gonna need that first. Yeah, I'll make a video about that. I'll try to get to it, maybe tonight when I get back from my neighbor's house, or before I go, maybe. Yeah, there's been some advancements with that lately. Figured out a way to make it work without needing cheat engine, which is a big thing for a lot of people. A lot of people don't know how to use cheat engine, don't want to. Which is fine, I get it. It's pretty easy to do. It's about as easy as it can possibly get without them just re-releasing the game to run at a higher frame rate. It's, anybody could do it. It's like just copying and pasting a file now. So if you can do that, I can definitely help you. I can even upload the file right now. You gotta give me a little bit of information, because I haven't made the official video yet. There was an advancement in that late last month where I got another person to look into it, and the boot file controls the frame rate. They hex edited it, and you can run it at any frame rate now, even above 60. But parts of the game start to break. The game logic is tied to certain things, so 60 is about as high as you should go. As you start to encounter issues, side effects. if you want to know how to do it, there's 2 ways, and one way is really easy, and I've kind of dropped the ball because I haven't made a video about it yet. But it's pretty much down to copying and pasting a file now, so it's about as easy as it can get. So if you're interested, you just gotta speak up, and I'll help you out. Because the previous 2 games tried to run at 60, but the PS3 couldn't handle it. I guess the engine could still support it, so all it took was just messing with one of the files a little bit, and the game just kind of runs better automatically. So I can help you out if you want. You gotta respond. What's up, Snacks? No, this is the, how you doing, Snacks? This is the, roguelike mode. Roguelike mode that I'm working on right now. It's the 1,000-mile journey is what it's called. That's why that's the stream title today. I'm working on trying to get through this with a very underleveled character and barely above average skill in the game. I made it this far by myself. I'm actually doing pretty good. We'll see if I can get to level 30 this time. Yeah, this game is a lot better. A lot better than it was, for sure. No denying that. This game was rough at launch. Very rough. Rough is putting it nicely. It's a lot better now. Yeah, if you already bought the game, it's worth getting this DLC. I bought the DLC like 3 months ago, and I kind of regretted it because I didn't actually end up playing the games. I still didn't like it, but I'm liking it now. I don't have a lot of cash right now, so it's nice to have something to play that I paid for months ago. Might not be the best way to do things, but for me, I'm happy. I've got a good, like, 50 hours in this already. considering I haven't played it since launch. Haven't touched this game since launch. It's a testament to the improvements they made. They unjankified their game. Okay, there's just a crowd over here. I want to go ahead and... Ah, shit. Fucking A, man. Why are there, like... What's with the enemy placement? Why are there, like, 15 elite enemies in one area on the stupid boat? I didn't want to... I wanted to try to do a 1cc if the game decided to screw me over. Just give me every elite class enemy in one room. I haven't gotten that bad luck in a while. It's been pretty nice to me this run, but now it's deciding to troll me. Let's just put the tiger and the big lightning guy in the exact same room. And to make things worse, you're in a small contained area. I have like no room to move at all. Maybe I can go up this way. Oh no, they don't let you go up there. I have no idea how to approach this. This might be the end of this run right here. Let's get this guy. Alright, he's dead. This is not a good situation to be in at all. Just abysmal enemy placement. How is he not dead? This is such bullshit, man. Let's just put like 3 elite class enemies in the same damn room. It's so cheap. I have to start all over. So fucking dumb, man. Like, why don't they make it so that that can't happen? Just put them in the same area. There's no room to move. They all have massive hitboxes. If I fall in the water, I die. It's just fucking dumb, man. I feel so cheated. It's fucking whack. Great difficulty. Just put elite enemies on the worst map where you can't move. There's no space to fight. And put them right next to each other. The fucking tiger aggroed somehow and hit me off screen. And that just caused me to lose. I don't feel like that was my fault. I'm sorry. That was fucking dumb. Make it so it can't put elites that close to each other. How are you supposed to do that solo? I don't understand how that's possible. Especially with how this game works and how they could just hit you off screen whenever they want. It's not like DMC where they're not allowed to do that. They can just do that whenever they feel like it. That's so dumb. That was a good siege, too. It's completely fucked by RNG. Stupid. This mode is fun, but it definitely can generate some very unfair seeds. That was just complete bullshit. It was not worth continuing. I would have lost all the profit I made. Some people are probably wondering why I didn't try again. It costs a persistent currency to retry. So if it's like a single boss fight or something, it could be worth doing. But a situation like that, where the game is basically just flipping you off, you don't want to do that. You actually are significantly better off not trying again. Give up. This seed is comparatively like way worse. So the first death I take, I'm gonna go reset. Try to get a couple horseshoes off this, but this is a much worse seed. I'm gonna have a lot lower morale because of the lack of battlefields like this. There's a lot of boss fights as well, so this one's not worth continuing on either. I guess when you have more of a surplus of them, it's probably more worth it, but that was pretty dumb. I'm sorry. I should have looked for co-op for that. That was the game saying you shall not pass. It's hard to get mad at it. I don't think there was really a way I could have approached that differently. At least it doesn't send you all the way back to level 1. Yeah, that was pretty bunk. Unfair. Yeah, Stranger of Paradise is like 100 gigs for some reason. But this game has just about as much content, if not more, and is half the size. Team Ninja games are great. They're great games, don't get me wrong, but their optimization and compression is, leaves a lot to be desired. I don't feel like Stranger of Paradise should be 100 gigs. It also shouldn't be as hard to run as it is, given that it looks like a PS3 game from 2006. Like, higher resolution textures. The game is 100 gigs and, like, so difficult to run. The engine is terrible. Nioh 2 was an anomaly. They were too high-powered when they made Nioh 2. They, like, optimized that game really well. But, like, everything this company has made since is, a mess. This port is terrible. I know Jedi Survivor got more flack for being a bad PC port, just because it's a more popular franchise, but I do think this port is worse. I think they stopped patching Jedi Survivor already, but at least they did try. They didn't do enough. Now, this game, it's like, nope, we don't know how to fix this. Sorry. They posted an apology saying they're gonna fix it, and I believe it when I see it. Because Stranger of Paradise didn't get a single performance patch at all. It's been perpetually broken. I have a lot of faith that they're gonna randomly fix it. Yeah, Stranger being 100 gigs is pretty lofty. It's up there with Mortal Kombat 1 being 150 gigs for a fighting game. Can't blame anyone for not being super hyped to blow through 150 gigs of space for a fighting game of all things. That's a lot. That's a lot. Street Fighter 6 is like 50 gigs. If you're gonna play Stranger of Paradise, definitely buy the DLC. That game honestly sucks without the DLC. I'll be the first to admit that. That game is heavily carried by the second DLC. First playthrough of the game is awful. It's like one of the worst first playthroughs out of all these games they've made. It's just very boring and one note. You don't really get to experience the builds or anything. Nice trade. Yeah, this game isn't all my memorization. It feels like it at the start, but they do a lot of fighting game mix-ups on you. I thought that maybe I could get him, but this seed is better anyway. I'm not mad about that. That was pretty cool, actually. That was like a samurai finish there. Bastard did it twice. Normally he only does it once. Sometimes he does it twice. So sometimes I think I need to learn how to wait a little bit when he does that, because I got the timing down for the first one, but sometimes he can be a little punk ass and do it twice. Well, this is a much better seed, because there's like... How many battlefields can I do? I could do like 4 of them right from the start. So there's also morale and luck, which is good. Let me see what I got here. I didn't get anything good. Nah, not really. Alright, I'll give this another try. But there's a lot of bosses here at the end, so I don't think this one's gonna go too well either. Let me see if that person's on. Maybe I can get past this. I feel like that last attempt, 2 attempts ago, was like the one. That was like the one to get farther, but I took it in the butt from the RNG. Like the worst possible RNG. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this one either. This is already a bad start because there's so many forced boss fights, which means there's a much higher chance of getting stuck. Alright, I guess I'll try this seed, but there's a couple bosses, a lot of potential terrible luck there. It's not like it's all luck. I should probably reword that. It's more like getting a bad seed. You could just get bad seeds. And like, morale is such an overbearing mechanic in this game that when it does that, it essentially means that it's just going to be so much harder than if the game gave you a good seed. See, you don't want to waste a revive there. You don't want to waste a revive there. That's just being frivolous with your resources. Yeah, this gives a morale points gain, so probably go down this way. Yeah. Alright, we'll try this one. Decent seed so far. See how long that lasts. Gonna give me hyper armor Dion Wei again, I'm sure. Right at the end, just to rub it in. Missed my stealth kill. Definitely feel cheated on that run. That run had a chance to go to 30, but it just decided to give me the worst possible seed. I think the enemy placements are actually randomized. They're not fixed spawns. I think it works differently than stuff like the Blaze Blue Entropy Effect game, where I think the spawns are fixed. They have like specific waves of enemies that they made, and it will just spawn predetermined ones from there. This guy. I actually wonder if the spawns are fixed or randomized. If that spawn was fixed, that's just a complete middle finger to you. I hope that that's not a fixed spawn. So it basically means every time you do that, you're gonna have to run for it. Or try to get somebody to help you, because 2 elites with, like, no moving space, no open space, and falling in the water puts you in 1 health. Good luck. You need some real busted stuff to get through that. Let's go ahead and disassemble all this stuff, actually. Yeah. Burnt through a lot of cash earlier, so... Alright. Oh my god, man! It's just like 10 guys right here. Just managed to aggro them all somehow. Right, that didn't parry for some reason. Why? This fucker over here ruined everything. Ranged coward. Alright, managed to recover. That was pretty rough level. that was a pretty rough level. It's been giving me a lot of elites in really small, tight spaces. It's cramped. Alright. Maybe this one's got a chance. I think the next one I should unlock some more stuff as well, so that will help. We're starting to get good drops from doing this, at least. It's definitely a lot better than farming the monkey, so even when it's screwing me over, still some advantage to it. Alright, oh, switch back to the Cestus for a bit. Make sure I'm restocked. These stupid-ass wizards gotta go. Old men are the bane of my existence. Get the jump on this guy. I think it's Invader. Oh yeah, two of them. That's not good. No bueno. game's gonna troll me again, isn't it? Two of these guys at once. You need to get bursted down pronto. Bitch. think I've really gotten much much good out of doing this so far, but I'm getting some experience. There's probably a couple salvageables in here somewhere. Yeah, the good drops have kind of stopped. Got a supply chain shortage again. Alright, so 2 invader fights, which might be a resource sink. 2 battlefields, and then 3 bosses to end it. So there's a chance. There's a chance it might actually happen. Depends on the spawns it gives me. The spawns and the maps it gives me. And put me on Sure B again. Okay, so the spawns are randomized, so I really did just get screwed over last time. Last time that was a Tiger. Tiger was the Flag Guardian last time. This time it's these things. It's good to know. I was gonna say that was a real troll spawn. I hate these things worse though. Like how they just kind of wiggle slightly and lose like half your health. Not a fan. Alright, this is going good so far. I got 22 morale already. 32 morale, actually. I think I'm gonna get some of these. I don't want to spend too much. I'm gonna take the damage taken. Feeling good about this run. We'll see what happens. I hope I don't get troll bosses. Maybe I have a chance this time. Yeah, I don't want to burn through too many of the horseshoes, otherwise I make absolutely no progress. Keep things frugal. What's up, Abby? Feeling good about this run. This might be the one that goes to 31. Very well might be. Depends on how much I get screwed over by RNG. It's gonna cost like 2 horseshoes to continue, so I've got to be careful. morale points off that. It's like 2 or 3. I lost count. That's a lot, though. Can probably get another... Probably get to 40 here, actually. We'll see what happens. I'll probably buy a buff on the boss. Probably damage dealt, because they don't show you what the third boss is. It's a high possibility of getting trolled towards the end. I want this run to be the one that gets me to the next tier. Hopeful. Get boned by RNG at any point, though. Yeah, it is. He added them in the last DLC, one of the new monsters. Not quite 40 morale, but close. I have high hopes for this. This might be the one that ends it. Boss is back there. Trying to fully exterminate everything, because the more morale I get, the more damage I take. The more damage I deal, and the less I take. I think I'm gonna hit 40 though. I'm at the end right here. Got anyone else here with the Mojo Jojo over here? Guess not. Oh, I did hit 40. Nice. Alright. Alright, this is it. Let's see, what's the best thing to buy here? I don't need morale anymore. Let's just take damage dealt. And make sure none of these are going to expire. What's up, Six String? Yeah, I made some significant progress last night after I... Not really... Well, yeah, I woke up kind of early, and I got some help on Reddit. Somebody gave me a good build, and I'm getting really far in the roguelike mode. I'm hoping this is going to get me to the next tier, but I might get screwed over here. We'll see what happens. Okay, I parried that game. I call bullshit. Got his spirit back. There we go. Down, 2 more to go. Let's see what happens. one of these. Damn it. Yeah, I changed my build. Oh my god, get off me! Get off me. Alright, one more. Who's it gonna be? Give me a good boss, please. Good boss. Not a bad boss. Bad boss. You don't want him right now. I don't want to see you right now, man. Why does it have to be him? Go away. Come on, get up! Come on! Push the fucking button so many times, he wouldn't move! It always gives me the worst bosses, man! It's always the worst bosses! Never gives me a good boss! So cheap, man! It's always him! I just can't get past this! Gives me the worst bosses every time! Give me a good boss! He doesn't stagger to anything, he's in hyper armor all the time! It's pissing me off, man! Why does it do that? Let me choose one of the bosses so I don't get ones I hate all the time. So annoyed. Now I can't even do this. I'm too mad. It gives me good luck, and then it gives me the worst fucking boss. Worst boss possible. It always does that. So dumb. I hate this boss too. It's just the worst possible bosses. Give me a good boss, please. Why can't I re-roll the bosses and get a good one? Every single time I'm about to get somewhere in this always happens. Always this fucking goat thing. I hate it so much. Just die. Just die, please. So fucking dumb. If I had known it was gonna be him last, I wouldn't have even bothered with this. Why do they hide what boss it is? Should tell you. No one's gonna get screwed over like that. This isn't even worth continuing anymore. I just want to just give up. Hate this fucker. So goddamn annoying. Same shit bosses over and over. Just never anyone else. It's always the same boss. Why doesn't it change it or something? So dumb. I wasted everything. Everything I had to do this. Give me the worst bosses. Fucking frustrating and annoying. Have him broken and then he just puts it back. Fuck you. Give me a boss that staggers. Hate the hyper armor in this game. I parried! I pushed the button! He didn't do it! He didn't fucking do it, he just stood there! Why? Wasted everything I earned because it gave me a crap boss! So frustrating. It only does that when I have a good run. It gives me the worst bosses every fucking time. So annoying. Give me a different boss besides the same ones. I can't stand fighting.
何か聞きたいことは
It just does it constantly. I hate it.
命を粗末にするでないぞ
All I needed was for it to give me a better boss than him. You waste currency to continue. I burnt through almost all of it. So I couldn't get past those stupid bosses. I started playing worse because I got frustrated. I really hate some of the bosses in this game. Should all stagger. It's frustrating just fighting them when they just walk through everything you do. I can't stand any of the human bosses that have hyper armor. They just suck to fight. Why do they have hyper armor? They can just attack endlessly, and then you hit them and they just walk through it. Why? It's like you never see any of the other bosses. You never see any of the other bosses. It's always those same 3 bosses, just endlessly. Why? I like fighting a lot of the bosses in this game, but it always gives me the ones I can't stand. Most obnoxious, annoying, frustrating bosses. I don't want to play this anymore. It's fucking bullshit. Nope, sorry. I don't stagger to anything. If you make a mistake, you're pretty much dead because he never fucking stops attacking. He just goes on forever. And half the time I try to punish him and I can't because he's in armor. He's always in hyper armor. Such a shit way to make it hard. I hate the human bosses. The ones that stagger are fun, because you can actually punish them. The ones like him that just are in hyper armor all the time, it's just like not fun to engage with them. Because you like almost never get to attack. You're always stuck waiting. And half the time when you do something, they just input read and do a red attack and kill you. Because they don't have any hit stun at all. 0 hit stun. I was feeling really good about that run too. I thought that one was going to get me to the next tier and unlock stuff, but I got fucked by RNG like 4 times today. I think I just need to like just level up. I think I need to just do that trick to level up, because I'm getting too frustrated. This game is really aggravating sometimes. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't cooperate with you. The problem is the only way to level up in this damn game is doing an exploit. Because, like, barely anything gives any experience. So, I'm probably gonna have to make another build and fucking do that. And I'm really tempted to do that. Because I'm tired of getting screwed over by RNG. I had another good run, like, an hour ago. And I got screwed over because it fucking gave me, like, 3 elite enemies in, like, a 6-foot space with water pits everywhere. It was impossible to get through. You couldn't run past them. You couldn't kill them. I got hit off screen. It's just, like, so aggravatingly unfair. The spawns in that mode are random, so sometimes you just get screwed over like that. Hard. It's really, really frustrating. The spawns are random, so... I had that really good attempt and it just put, like, the worst enemies in the smallest space. And there was no room to maneuver at all. And I blew the whole run because of that. It didn't feel like it was my fault. It felt like the game just didn't want to, the game didn't want to actually generate anything good. It wanted to give me the worst stuff possible. This seed is garbage as well. Alright, I'm off this game for now. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm getting a tension headache. It's so damn frustrating. That seed looks even worse. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I actually like that the spawns are randomized, but there is a chance that you can just get really unfair arrangements of enemies. It's like if the Bloody Palace could just spawn, like, 4 blitzes at once. Some people would probably like it, but most people that aren't, like, level 255 at skill level in the game would probably hate that, right? But that's the thing about that mode. The spawns are actually randomized. They didn't do it like a lot of other roguelikes, where they have, like, predetermined waves of enemies, right? And they spawn in rooms. It'd always be, like, the same wave. It does not work like that in that game. That's one thing. I'm glad that session was pretty rough. I definitely got kind of screwed over there. But I was really glad to find out that the spawns are randomized, so if you get too frustrated, you just gotta realize the game is just trying to screw you over. I'm gonna have to do that level exploit. I might do that later today, actually. I might do that level exploit and just max out, because a lot of people said I'm under-leveled. So the fact that I got that far is pretty good, but it feels like I don't have much of a buffer when it screws me over like that. I think randomized spawns are good for the mode. It'll keep it interesting. It's just there's a lot of things that can happen that feel like you're just boned, right? Unless you have, like, you know, deity level gameplay or you get lucky. There's a number of reasons. The first is that it can spawn elites in close proximity. And the other thing is that there's no DMC camera trick in that game at all. You can just get hit by a critical attack from the other side of the screen and you can't see it. So, when you add those two things together, sometimes, like earlier in this stream, it'll just give it both. You just get ganked off screen from something you didn't know. A hitbox you didn't know was active. I definitely hope that's one of the things they adjust. Like, maybe the level generation should not be able to spawn elites right next to each other. There has to be, like, at least some space. And, like, if the level doesn't have enough space to fit 2 of them, then they shouldn't go there. I think that would actually help quite a bit, actually. It's all good, though. I ended up basically blowing all my progress, which sucks, but it's okay. It's really aggravating, though. Let's have to seriously look into those level exploits. I think that's probably going to be the next best thing to do. That's alright, I made some good progress today. It's all good. But I know when to quit. I was getting too pissed off. Like, yeah, I need to take a break from that. Maybe I'll play more later tonight. I'm getting better at quitting when I get pissed off. It's always been one of my problems. I've always had anime protagonist Power Ranger ability to just like not give up, but the problem is I get too frustrated. I start playing worse, and I get more and more annoyed. So I kind of have had to learn to cut back on that. Like, yeah, I'm getting pissed off. I'm not having fun anymore. Like, just stop. Give it a rest. No, it's not that I get tilted as much as I just don't know. I don't know when to give up. Which isn't always a bad thing. It's not really a bad thing that I don't give up. It's just, I play a lot of difficult hardcore games. But sometimes it's better to just, like, give up for a while. Generally when I take a break for, like, a day or a couple hours, I end up playing better. It's like, yeah, I could have finished that tonight, but I'm just not feeling it right now. The fact that my character is underleveled makes the RNG worse. Makes the RNG worse in that mode because I don't really have like a really high level character.
Great! Watch out!
Might start helping people in invasions or something. Just to mix it up a bit. How is this game now? This is the Switch version. I dumped my copy. Getting tilted is one thing, and there's definitely video games out there that would piss off a saint. It's knowing when to stop is something I've worked on a lot. That's how frustrated I was getting. I'm like, you know, it's not any good to try anymore right now. Like, legit, just give it a break. Try later. Switch games. Some people don't like to start more than one game at a time, but I like to have a different game to play. If I get frustrated or stuck, or the game has a crap port or something, it's nice to have something to fall back on. I got this in East 10 play, so I think if I get pissed off at Wo Long, I'll just switch to these.
They're coming from all sides. Great! There are more of them coming. Great! There are too many of them.
You can look at my Discord. Look at my Discord. I found tweets that pretty much explain the situation, but yeah, seems like they got boned by their publisher. get tilted a lot. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting tilted. I think when you get frustrated at video games, the key is knowing when to stop. Because a lot of times you feel like just one more run, right? But then you start getting really pissed off. And it's like, it's just making it worse. I probably could have done that boss fight, but I started playing a lot worse when I got frustrated. It's like, yeah, it's just... The game wins this one. I'm tapping out.
Grave? We have a problem. Mika and her team are pinned down in...
I've always had that problem, though. It's like, not just games, but like my tech support and stuff with the computer. Like, I just don't know when to stop. And I get like more and more heated because I don't know when to give up. It's a good quality to have, but in moderation. I noticed how pissed off I was getting, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop.
Great! Watch out! Upper level!
Sometimes people will, like, tell you to keep going. I'm like, nah, I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. I can tell my mental health is getting worse. I gotta do something else for a while and go for a walk or something like that.
Great! There's the exit!
From what I understand, I guess I'll spare you going in my Discord, even though there hasn't been much activity in there today. The game, they got dropped by their publisher. And I guess that means if they want to put this on console, they probably have to find like a different publisher. This is, this version of the game is self-published, so they have like full control over it. Yeah, I was posting about that last night. I don't have the character pass yet. They've got Rocket Billy from Overdose is in the game. But I don't have the cash to get the not battle pass, but the season pass. I'll try to get that, maybe, I don't know, there's no real rush to get it. But there's gonna be 4 new characters. 3 of which were not in the game, I think. Not in the game before. I'm really excited for the melee character. For obvious reasons. You know me. I like my melee combat. They're supposed to be out by the end of the year, so within the next 2 months and 2 weeks, pretty much. They're slated to all come out, so we'll probably be playing this for a while.
Grave! They're coming for the doors! Watch Watch your head, Grape.
Yeah, I loved Gungrave Overdose. That was a game I really enjoyed. This game is definitely the best Gungrave game. The thing about Overdose is that it runs like garbage. It has a really bad engine, which is interesting because the first game at least ran uncapped. It ran uncapped,
Jump down.
but the sequel, which was the one that I played, that game
Jump
barely
down.
functioned. It was still a fun game though, I really liked it.
That's the way you do it.
This game was really rough when it came out though, very janky. They've done a lot of work to it.
Grape, there are more of them coming.
Maybe next time I play Wolong, I'm gonna see if I have enough gear to set up that exploit they do to level up in like an hour. I might do that. I'm considering doing it.
Grape, they're coming from the side.
The amount of experience you get compared to Neo 2 at that same point in the development, meaning the second expansion, is like, it's like a lot lower. You go through like an entire level and completely clear it out, and you only get enough experience for like one level. So I'm gonna look into that later. I probably won't play that game again until I see if I can do that. I might have enough gear to do it actually.
Great.
So I'm
Watch your health.
always a pack rat in loot games. I always keep everything. So if I need to change something, generally I have the stuff already. Yeah, I might do that later. Everyone's saying I'm really under-leveled. Well, the fact that I'm getting that far is pretty commendable, I guess, but there's a lot of RNG in that mode. I think the only way to really mitigate it is just level up my guy more. But I bought this a couple days ago and I haven't touched it, so I'll probably switch this game in from time to time. By the way, this is on emulator. It runs at 30 FPS on real hardware. I dumped my copy. I ripped my copy. I'm gonna have to rip it again though when they update the game. Yeah, don't expect it to run this smooth on the Switch. There's a 60 FPS code for this, like the day it came out, because it's on Unreal Engine. It's really easy to make.
Grape! There are more of them coming! Hurry, Grape! Faster!
Let's put him in the old school. Yeah. Gungrave Overdose was really fun, but it was a technical disaster. It's weird because the first Gungrave I actually did not play. I've never played the first Gungrave. I played Overdose in this one, so I've only played the second and third game in the trilogy. But the first game ran uncapped, and it definitely wasn't a stable 60, but it was better than Overdose. I had a lot of fun playing Overdose. I don't know how well it holds up, but performance-wise, it was awful. This really is the best Gungrave game. I know that's like not the highest bar out there, but I think it's cool how they're taking characters from Overdose and putting them in here, like Rocket Billy. He looks fun to play, but I don't have the cash money to get him just yet. Now, this game is pretty much an arcade game, which is why I like it. I grew up in the arcades, so I like just pure gameplay stuff like this. I don't need a lot of story. As long as I get to do cool stuff, I'm happy. But yeah, this is a nice palate cleanser from Wo Long. Getting pissed at that game. I don't want to get burnt out on this game, too, that's the thing, because there's going to be characters coming to this. 4 more characters coming.
Hurry, Grape! Faster!
Are you okay?
Defend this area, Grape.
I actually really wanted to buy this game because I like their philosophy, which was trying to make a PS2 game, the lost PS2 game, which is the kind of shit I like. This PS2 had a lot of no bullshit action games that were like soft arcade games. No big open world, no like 800 trinkets to find, just fight. And the combat is good. It's fun to play more than once. It's just the launch state of this game was really rough. It had a lot of jank and unfair stuff, but they fixed those things. I say the biggest problem right now is that it's very clear they got screwed over by their publisher, so putting this on anything besides the Switch is kind of seems unlikely. We'll see what happens, I guess. But I know that they're self-publishing this one, so they've got a lot more freedom. Yeah, Storm Barrage dodge is really good because you can move forward and generate a lot of hit count. Okay, so I'm gonna see how that runs in Yuzu, because Jinx is stuttering quite a bit when I play. Let me go ahead and copy the save over. You see if Yuzu got updated. Haven't kept tabs on it for a while. See if Yuzu runs it any better. The stuttering's kind of annoying. I don't know what it is. Probably not a high demand game. I'm not seeing anyone talk about East 10 either. That's right, I can't run that game in Yuzu because the 60 FPS code causes double speed. Actually, hold on. One moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, the code's not even working. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think this game renders properly. It needs to be in high frequency. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it's double speed. Fast forward. That's very strange. They said that they were going to fix that patch, so let me see if this doesn't have that weird graphical glitch on Ryujinx. Where's my ROM? There we go. They keep going back and forth in the timeline. This game is after East 2, so Memories of Celceta happens immediately after this. But 9 was like the last game in the timeline. I don't think I'm gonna see the end of his journey before I die. They're saying that they wanna actually make a game about his last adventure, but I don't know, man. He went back a good like 6 years with this game. He's supposed to be like what, like not quite mid-20s. He's like 23 or 24 in East 9. He's 17 in this one. Make your damn mind up, man. You're gonna continue the story or just keep going back and forth. I don't know. The story in these games isn't great anyway. Definitely don't play these if you want the story part of an action RPG. You can do a lot better than this.
行くぞ。交代だ。強くなりたい。
あれは間に合うかどうか。
交代だ。この辺りなら休めそうだ。
First boss. That was pretty bad. Can I try again? Okay, cool. Remember if I'm on normal or hard.
まだやれるだろ。
危ないところだった。
I like the new combat. I like the new combat a lot. Definitely feels a lot better than the flash guard system. Flash move, the witch time. I was getting tired of that system. We're gonna make another save, so I kind of want to do that again. Make one here. Alright, was this looking laggy at all? Anyone still here? I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming because I gotta go to my neighbor's house shortly. But was that laggy at all? Was that in Gungrave laggy at all? Gungrave stutters quite a bit, and I don't know how to fix that. But this is pretty stable. It's got some graphical glitches, but I guess maybe they'll fix that later. This is East 10. This is East 10. Let's try this boss fight again. Alright, I wanted to try Gungrave in Yuzu before I go. See which emulator is better. Let me just go ahead and copy paste my save here. I gotta get going soon. There's my copy of Gungrave. Come on, let me get the gameplay! Jeez, man, I can't stand when games have like 50 logos. Let me get to the game, man. It's like 30 logos. Just, you can start playing, and then you gotta skip an intro. How does it take so long? Okay, that's weird. Getting 76 FPS instead of 60. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Let me see if the stuttering is reduced. The stuttering kind of triggers me. It's like not taxing my computer at all. I'm tired of these cutscenes. Let me play. this run's worse. This run's worse. It's not even shader compilation stutter, it's just straight up running worse. It's not even achieving 60. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. It's not even achieving 60. What happens if I put it portable? Portable, does it work better? I want to get rid of the stutter. I don't know if I can, though. Okay, that was shader compilation stutter. That doesn't count. That was shader compilation stutter. No, generally I don't really get any, I don't get any shader compilation stutter on emulated Switch games. Good old shader compilation stutter, everyone's favorite. Every time you do something in a game, the game has to compile the shaders, so it hitches. You might have to play through like a different level because it's compiling shaders right now. It actually is running a bit better. Just want to see like which emulator is better to run this in. Because I do want to, you know, buy the DLC for this, but I want to try to get the optimal settings first. You shouldn't be compiling shaders anymore.
Great! Watch out! Upper level!
East 10? No, East 10 is PS4, PS5, and Switch. And the PS5 version runs really well from what I've seen, but I don't have one, so I bought the Switch version to play it on emulator. That's like the best version I have access to, is I have a jailbroken Switch, so I can rip my copy and play on emulator. That's how I'm playing this right now. That's why even though this is a Switch game, I'm playing it on PC. I got a jailbroken Switch last year, and I started preserving my collection. Because I don't trust Nintendo to keep this shit up. Games are gonna start getting delisted and stuff. I want to have, like, actual copies of the shit that I bought. I lucked out when a community funded a Switch for me, but you guys paid for half of it. And luckily, just by sheer luck, I got
Great! There are
I got like the last model that can be hacked, so I can go into custom firmware and dump games. I don't really use the Switch anymore outside of exclusives. I have a Steam Deck. The Steam Deck runs all the games like so much better. I don't really buy Switch games anymore, unless it's something like this that's not going to come to PC anytime soon, if at all. Then I will. Then I'll buy it.
Rape! There's the exit!
Alright guys, I gotta get going actually, I didn't realize how late it was. We'll play more later. I might do some more Wolong later. I might look into that level exploit. I'm thinking that's gonna be the best way to reduce frustration. But yeah, I gotta go tame the ferocious beasts shortly. So I'm probably not gonna stream over there. If I do, it'll probably be after I feed the cats. Probably play some Orochi or something. But yeah, I just went for how long? I went for like 3 hours, so I don't really feel like I owe any more content today, but I might do some Wolong leveling later if I can figure out how to get that exploit to work, because I'm clearly very underleveled, so that might alleviate the frustration a bit and mitigate some of that bad RNG I got tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. If I see you guys again today, it'll either be after I feed the cats over there, or I might do some more Wolong or Gungrave tonight. I gotta get the Gungrave Season Pass, but I don't really have the cash right now. I'm like really struggling, so I'm not really gonna be spending any more on video games. I did East 10 and Gungrave, and I'll probably finish Gungrave. I gotta figure out the optimal settings. It's still stuttering a lot, which is like really weird because it's not shader compilation stutter. It was at the start, but it's like still doing it. So I might have to tweak that. I might put that on the back burners. Also, Peak of Combat beta, the new beta is out, and apparently it's like way worse than the last one. So I might check that out later. Apparently, like, the monetization has gotten, like, much worse. They're making it just, like, straight pay to win, which is not a good sign. But, I'll probably check that out later as well. That's a pretty chill game. I'll see you guys later.